Hey guys, welcome to the Megadeth album cover review and ranking. I'm going to be ranking all 16 Megadeth album covers. All right, coming in at number 16, we have Megadeth's newest album, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. This album cover is very, it's uninspired. It's very modern looking. It looks almost like a video game depiction. You see Eddie there as like a soldier, and he's standing over some dead people. He looks like he's under a bridge or something with some fire in the background. Very uninspired, very played out, right? Number 16, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. Let's just move on from that. Coming in at number 15, we have the album cover for the album Risk. And I think they had two album covers for this one. But the one you see on the screen contains what looks to be like a wall with a hole. The cat is looking through the hole at the mouse that's about to get the cheese on the mousetrap. Kind of a cool idea, the way it was depicted through the color and the illustration. Very, very bland and uninspired. So that's coming in at number 15. Coming in at number 14 is the very simplistic and kind of drab looking The World Needs a Hero, which just shows Eddie kind of sitting on top of what looks like a dead guy. It almost looks like Dave Mustaine in a way, but very, very simple, very boring. Coming in at number 13, we have the album cover for the album known as 13, which just appears to be Vic Rattlehead walking away from the camera with some candles on either side of him. It's kind of a neat concept, but similar with all the newer Megadeth albums. The cover art just seems so like almost computer generated, very video game-ish in a way. I just don't care for it. So number 13 at number 13. Coming in at number 12, we have the debut, Killing Is My Business. And they did a couple different covers for this one. I'm going with the original, which at the time I liked, but it hasn't really held up to me over time. It doesn't relate well today. It's very low budget and just doesn't appeal to me. So Killing Is My Business coming in at number 12. Number 11, we have Dystopia, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the album or the artwork specifically. It's not too bad though. We've got the Vic warrior guy underneath the bridge. Looks like we got some war. It's like a war scene. Definitely better than The Sick, Dying, and the Dead, right? Way better than that. But kind of boring, kind of drab. All right, let's get down to the top 10 here. This is where stuff actually starts to get good. At number 10, we have Super Collider. And this album cover is actually pretty cool. They show you what appears to be a super collider, like the Super Hadron Collider particle accelerator. And it's just basically a long tunnel, and it's got some really neat details, intricate markings on it. The colors are really cool, the way it's splayed out on the album cover itself with the Megadeth logo kind of sharing the color of the picture itself. It's pretty good. Number 10, Super Collider. Number 9, we have Cryptic Writings. It's simple, but it's effective. And again, I don't know what those symbols are on the cover itself, but you've got the chrome logo with the writing in red, the black background, and of course those symbols with the what appears to be like a compass type thing going on there. So that's number 9, Cryptic Writings. Number 8, we have Endgame. Endgame is really cool, specifically the cover. It shows what looks to be some sort of prison or camp, for lack of a better word, where all the poor souls are being funneled into for some sort of lockdown of some sort. Use your imagination. I think of Book of Revelations in the Bible. I think he's definitely pulling from that with this, as well as where things could be headed. I'm not going to go into that, but you get the idea. It's kind of a neat concept, as well as the execution was good as well on that. Coming in at number 7, we have United Abominations. And I love the colors on this one. The use of blue and orange and yellow. And that logo looks to be bigger than normal for the Megadeth. You have I believe that's like an angel or something with wings. I don't know. It's very action movie kind of vibe to it. Very colorful and bright, eye-catching. I like it. Number 7, United Abominations. Number 6, we have Countdown to Extinction, which just looks like a frail old prisoner kind of hovering above the ground in his prison with the little window to the outside world. Countdown to Extinction, he's obviously on death row. And it's simple but effective, and for the time, it was really good. Number 5, we have The System Has Failed. And this one shows Vic standing outside the United Nations. You also have, or maybe it's not the United Nations, maybe I'm thinking of Peace Cells, some government building, right? And you actually can see the Bushes and the Cheneys and all those guys standing in the background, Rumsfeld and a few others. Very interesting cover, very modern, but done well, not cheesy and computer generated. Coming in at number 4, we have Peace Cells, which that's the one that has the United Nations in the background with the fighter jets, and you have Vic standing there, kind of resting dramatically on a for sale sign, and that has to do with, of course, peace. Now, nobody seems to want it. That's a great depiction of the song, right? Absolutely wonderful depiction. Number 3, we have So Far, So Good, So What. This one, I mean, obviously, top 3 is really important. I love the golden Megadeth logo in this. I love the Vic warrior guy. I love the fact that he appears to be, I don't know if he's on Earth looking at the moon behind him, or if he's on the moon and that's the Earth. But it's a very spacey kind of vibe. It also has this is like the most 80s album cover you could imagine. It almost has a computer printed quality to the way the actual picture looks, not the actual content, but how it actually was presented. And again, the Vic Rattlehead with the machine gun and the chains and the goggles, it's just got a great vibe. It fits the sound of the album so well. At number 3, So Far, So Good, So What. At number 2, we have Rust in Peace, which shows Vic standing over some sort of alien with a bunch of government guys behind him. He's in Hangar 18, obviously. And it's just, I love how the Megadeth logo has been made smaller for this one to depict Vic as the focal point. It's just absolutely great. Classic. And at number 1, as you guys could probably tell, Euthanasia. Some people love the album, some people don't. The artwork is absolutely amazing. This was the first album I ever got into, and when I saw those kids hanging from the clothesline, I didn't truly understand. I was way younger at this point. I didn't truly understand what was going on here, but then you read the lyrics to the song and you understand. But what an eye-catching, controversial cover. So there you have it. There's the 16 Megadeth album covers ranked by me. If you guys would leave your ranking in the comments below, that would be amazing. If you would like to support what I do, just like and subscribe, and I will continue. All right? Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon. Take care.